Good morning, Central Baptist Church family. This morning we're going to talk about a subject that all of us need to hear, but maybe not all of us want to hear. We're going to talk about your mouth. In Proverbs chapter 15, it has a lot to say about the power of the tongue. And there's three different subjects that it kind of addresses. The first one, very important one, verse number 1, a soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Your mouth has the potential to either stir up more drama and more frustration in someone, or it has the power to calm somebody down. We've all been there before, maybe in an argument with a sibling, especially a family member, where you have the opportunity to say something really cutting, like you know exactly what to say that will just ruin their day or that will set them off. And you rehearse it in your mind, because that's how it always works. In your mind, you're kind of playing the scenario through, and you're like, if I say this, this will wreck them. If I say this, they'll be so mad. You know, you're playing it through in your mind because you know exactly how it'll play out, because you've probably been there before multiple times. Or you could say something that will totally fix everything. You could say something that's going to totally change their mood, that's going to make them happier and put them at ease. That's the power of the tongue, the power of your mouth, your words. We need to make sure that we're using our words wisely, especially when it comes to getting in fights with people, friends, siblings, even your enemies. You know, the Bible says that we should love our enemies. And even though we might know we can say something that could be really cutting and really hurtful, again, we've all been there before, we need to make sure we use our mouth wisely. Verse number 2, the second thing, the tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness. With your mouth, you can also really just look like a fool. You can, I like the phraseology, the mouth of the fools poureth out foolishness. Like a foolish person, like, you know, everything they're about to say is just going to be ridiculous. Everything they're about to say is going to be lies. Everything they're about to say is just going to be so vain and empty, and just like, I don't even want to hear this right now. That's the mouth of a fool. But the mouth of a wise person, they actually say things that are beneficial. Okay, it's you don't want to be the friend who has the mouth of the foolish, where people know every time you open your mouth, they don't really care what you have to say. Your words have little to no value because you have the mouth of a foolish person. But if you have the tongue of a wise person who uses knowledge aright, then people know, man, when they say something, their words are meaningful. They're going to say something that's actually like truthful. They're going to say something that's actually beneficial. They're going to say something that's actually meaningful to my life that I care about. And so I'm more interested in hearing their words. You know, especially as a preacher, I've never wanted to be the person that people, when they hear me speak, they just want to tune me out because all they think they're going to hear is foolishness. That's not a good place to be in. And no matter what age you are, you want to make sure that you're not the person who's just pouring out foolishness. And that includes, too, we're not just talking about talking in person. This includes online and social media. And I've definitely seen a lot of people, when we have a little too much time on our hands, we pour out a little more foolishness on the internet, on social media. So let's just be careful that we use our words wisely. And then verse 4, a wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach of the spirit. With your mouth, you can make or break somebody's day, as far as like just how your mouth's like a seed or fertilizer or water. And if you're constantly speaking kind words, you can make someone a better person. Being a parent to toddlers and even an infant now, a little girl, you know, Felicity, our baby, she doesn't know what we're saying to her. She doesn't understand our words yet, but our tone and our inflection, she responds to it. When we talk to her in a cheery and sweet and happy voice, she'll smile and she'll coo, and it's the most precious thing in the world. But even my dog, who doesn't understand me, and my baby and my kids, if I speak in a harsh tone, they're gonna, you know, retreat back, and they're gonna kind of get scared a little bit. You know, our tone and the words that we say, it's like fertilizer and water to a plant. And so let's make sure that we are building people up with our words. Let's make sure that our words are actually encouraging, that our words are actually constructive and not destructive. And let's make sure that we're not the person who is a breach to the spirit, where people know when we're around, we're just kind of a pain with our mouths. We're just going to wear them down. So the mouth is a powerful tool. The mouth is very, very powerful. So especially since you're spending a little more time with family and certain people, let's make sure we use our mouths wisely. Let's make sure we use them for good and to be helpful and to be encouraging, to be loving, and to incite peace in our homes.